CBC Boxing. Now, according to Marcellus Wilder, who is Deontay Wilder's younger brother, well, before I'll get into this anyway, you know what, Marcellus, the brother, he means well, because he's, at the end of the day, he's just sticking up for his older brother. That's how I see it anyway. And I'm sure it would have been hard for him to see him getting beat up like that by Tyson Fury. But before I get into what I'm trying to say, Marcellus went onto Instagram and was pretty much saying that after the fight, Wilder's head showed a dent that apparently came from a blunt object. Now, this blunt object is allegedly to have come from Tyson Fury's gloves. You know what? After the fight, there was all these type of rumors about the gloves being tampered with. But, I've seen a few interviews with the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, and, he said he was there. Before each professional fight, both your hands are watched by the other person's, representative. Like, for example, with Vladimir Klitschko, when he fights, he would have Vitali go and see the opposition's hands being wrapped, and then he'll examine the gloves as well before the gloves are put on. Now, this would have been the same case with Wilder and Fury. Listen, I'm not gonna keep going on about this. Wilder got his ass whooped in the second fight. I literally just watched it again just to make sure that I was watching, just to make sure that I wasn't gonna come in here and chat rubbish. Fury whooped him from round 1 to round 7. Listen, from the very beginning of the fight, Fury took the center of the ring. Wilder got a few shots here and there, but it just wasn't enough. Fury was just too big and too strong for Wilder in the fight that they had, especially the second fight. Wilder just lost, and Wilder just needs to take it on the chin and then bounce back, because this isn't looking good for Wilder, man. Listen, Wilder was one of my favourite fighters, but at this moment in time, with all these excuses, to be honest with you, he's getting on my nerves. He got whooped, and then in his first fight, he's just got to come back stronger. That's all it is. His record is phenomenal. He's only got one loss, and that was against Fury, and obviously he drew the previous fight. But he's just got to come back, man, and come back stronger, because he's letting himself down. He's letting his reputation down, his career. He built a good reputation for himself. He's letting all of that down for some stupid excuse. I think that he just can't take the fact that he got whooped. And what I'm really worried about is his mental state. All these excuses, I'm not too sure if he's going to come back the same fighter. He's going to have. He seems like he might be the type of fighter who's mentally weak. He's not going to be able to bounce back from defeat. He doesn't show adversity. You know what I mean? And at the same time, he doesn't show resilience. So, listen, Wilder, just keep doing what you're doing, and get back to training, and maybe get a new setup for the third fight. Don't come in there trying to land that right hand, because that's not going to work against Fury. You need to come back with a different strategy. But listen, I'm not going to keep going on. I'm getting sick of Wilder's excuses. Listen, CBC, I'm out.